On this week's episode, Scott tells us about a place that he went to that he hasn't gone to in a long time, but it creates a problem.
You know what happens when there's problems, don't you, Steve?
Yeah, you have to go to the bathroom. So we got to get through this quick. So everybody watch the show, watch as Scott's eyes start to fill up. He starts to tear on the side because he's got to go.
It's really not that bad, but it's close. Thanks for watching, people. Come and enjoy the
Welcome to the Don't Know Show. It's your time to unwind and leave your worries behind. If it's still cold where you are, you're definitely not in Las Vegas. Watch our show because you'll still be cold, but you'll have watched our show. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show, a podcast, a live Twitch stream, Steve repeating himself over and over and over again because insanity runs in his family.
I can't remember what I said. That's why. But we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today and the fact that my sister is working very hard in a tournament and she was able to put her headset in, I guess, because she made a comment to say hello. So she'll be talking to people and trying to catch what we say. So we're going to say a lot of stuff and then just like cut out and not say anything. So she'll be like, did I miss it? Did I miss it? Just being mean. Yeah, but Scott needs to say something after we talk about what's going on in the world today.
Oh, yes. What am I supposed to say? Oh, yeah. Before we get to everything, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. It's all down there. What happened? World.
What happened? World. Yeah, that world. We're weird like that. We gotta do. I don't know.
There's things that we should do.
First thing we need to talk about is the pictures behind us. Yes.
Yes, that is always the second or third thing we get to.
So, is that universal or is that just the USA? That is a barber pole.
A barber pole. I do not believe it is universal.
The Don't Know Show doesn't.
I'm going to say it is prevalent in many other countries, but something I remember reading a long time ago. Let me rephrase this. Something I vaguely recall in the back of my mind from seeing a long time ago is that barber pole was invented somewhere in the Midwest back in the 1800s.
Wrong.
Okay.
A universally recognized symbol of barbering, the origins of the barber pole can be traced back to the Middle Ages, not the Midwest.
Okay. See?
So, it is a universal symbol of a barbershop.
Cool beans.
It was put into use as a way to identify those barbershops where surgery was practiced. The pole itself was derived from the staff that the patient gripped onto to encourage blood flow during bloodletting procedures. Okay.
Yeah, that has a lot to do with a barbershop.
Okay. I haven't got my hair cut in a long time.
Yes.
But like I'm glad we're not bloodletting anymore during a haircut.
Yeah.
Problematic.
It could be.
But this is the barbershop. The barbershop not only has barbers that you can go get your haircut and shaves and stuff like that, but they also have, dig this.
Ooh. I have to bring my shovel?
A hidden room in the back.
Is that where the excess blood stays?
It's a speakeasy.
Oh.
Oh,
Joe Juju.
Yeah, those guys are okay. Where's my guy? Where's Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy works there?
Jimmy Romero.
I remember Jimmy.
Is he in one of these pictures?
Met him on the show, not in real life.
The Regulators. I don't know who that is. All right.
442s.
If you look.
Did I just see karaoke?
Right there. Yeah. All requests Sunday there. Yeah, there's Sunday favorite song coming to local bands. Biggest. That's Jimmy's picture right there.
Hey, Jimmy.
Although Jimmy is not going to be there for a few weekends.
Ooh, he's got a bigger gig somewhere?
He's with Jet Boy in Australia.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I see a problem with this.
What's the problem with that?
I have been telling everybody who watches the show frequently about how I'm looking for somebody to utilize my driving services in Australia and New Zealand for a month for my, way for
Why
me
is
to.
that a problem?
Well, he went there and he didn't bring me with. I need the job.
There's Mickey Finn. Where's I'm trying to see a picture. I don't see him in the new web page. Oh well,
Oba Welba Melba Toasta.
that's a bummer. So yeah, so that's the barbershop, and that's at the Cosmopolitan in Las Vegas. And it's a pretty cool place. Like I said, it's a real barbershop. You actually go in there and get your hair cut, and then you get the password and the code. And you can go in the back and listen to bands and drink and cuts and cocktails.
Carouse.
Nice, right?
I like it.
So talk to me about your picture behind you and what is the significance of that?
Well, as people who are regular viewers of our show know, we have stray cats that come here constantly.
Oh, they're
Well-
a good band. I don't think they play at the barbershop though.
No, that's because they're too busy strutting. But anywho's, this is the mama kitty that had this baby, and this baby and this mama kitty are so skittish. They're the only cats that we cannot touch. All the other cats that come up to our door and stuff, you put food down, they come right up. You can pet them while they're eating it. These two here, we thought they were dead because during the blizzard and the cold weather, we did
They
not
were
see
on.
them for a week. They were living underneath the deck. We knew they were underneath the deck with the possum. We have a possum there too. So, however, the thing that's really cool is this is the first time that they did not immediately run away when they saw me. I actually got 4 pictures of them. This is the 4th one because it came out the best. But
So what you're telling me is the Scott, the Fun Guy, the Entertainer petting zoo
Yeah.
with the possum and the cats is not doing very well.
yeah. Well, people aren't paying me enough to help me feed the critters either. That's kind of
The
frustrating.
petting zoo, you can't pet them because they run. Never mind.
Yeah.
Again, you're not listening.
I was listening.
Why should that surprise anyone?
Oh, Steve, you were surprised by everything.
I'd like to welcome all our new listeners, our new viewers, our new people to the show.
Yes, there are quite a few
Um,
today.
There are quite a few
Thanks
today.
for showing up.
So that's awesome. Like I said, it's just listen to us and go, you know what? My life's not so bad. Look at these two guys.
Yes.
But
But again, instead of watching the news, you just watch us because we'll give you interesting tidbits of information without depressing you.
About things you don't know. First thing you don't know
And some things we don't
is-
know.
is Scott and I have been on the air together 2 times. This would be the 3rd time that we are actually doing a show together. And Scott is in Delavan, Wisconsin, which is outside of Milwaukee, even though he corrects me and says it's not outside of Milwaukee.
Well,
It's somewhere else.
it's sort of outside of Milwaukee. It's also outside of Illinois and outside of Iowa and outside of Michigan and outside of Utah. And it's just outside.
And I live outside of Milwaukee also,
That's very much true.
which
Long
is
way
farther away,
outside, but yeah.
in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Viva lost wages.
What do you think? You're Kelsey?
Elsie Grammer.
He's saying that at the Super Bowl when he won, which I guess because the song is still copyrighted and he did it on like the Super Bowl and national TV and big audience, they paid some pretty good bucks for the royalties for
There you go.
even though he sang it. So yeah, pretty funny. So
Well,
good for them.
Yeah. It's the way it works.
So show subjects usually start off with stuff that Scott and I have done. Did I talk about going to Jersey Boys last show?
Yes.
Okay.
Danny DeVito.
Did I talk about what I did today on last week's show?
Well, of course you did because you're omnipotent.
I don't know what that means.
I think that's the right way to say that. You know things from the future. I'm going to be talking about last week if it's this week and you did it. Does this have anything to do with
I could have
mentioned that it was coming up?
yes.
Okay. I see. I
I don't think that's the right way of using it. Yes and no. It's having unlimited power and able to
Okay.
do anything. I mean, I guess with unlimited power, you would be able to uh tell the future,
Yeah.
but is almighty.
Yes.
Um, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna say no. But yes, if somebody is omnipotent, then
Steve,
they
just
would be
say
able to
no.
tell the future. But I don't think that's the right use of the word. I'm
Okay.
just saying. So who's going first, me or you?
Well, it says, what did I do this week? Why does it say that?
Well, because I put it in there.
Oh,
Because that's your time to talk about
I understand. It's not
what
what we
you
did this week. It's what we did today for the first time since the pandemic.
well, I don't know. You wouldn't tell me. You said
That's right,
I'll
because I
tell
said
you
we had
during
to
the
wait till the
show.
show. We
Yeah.
went and saw a movie in a movie theater.
Guess what Peggy and I did on Saturday night?
You stood in line at the movie theater and decided not to go in.
No, we went in.
You saw one too?
We saw The Beekeeper. What'd you see?
We saw, oh crap,
Must
Argylle.
have been a
Argylle.
really good. Must have been a
Argylle.
really good movie.
Oh, the movie was really good. It's just it gets confusing. You got to by the time
Well,
you're done with the
okay.
movie, you're confused.
Here's what I'm surprised. A lot of people say they don't know. Like the whole story is who's Agent Argylle.
Yes.
But this story has been out there for a long time. So are people just not associating it with the book and with the story and with the previous movies that were done? And that's why they're confused?
Well, it's part of the Kingsman universe.
Right, which they talked about in
Yeah.
Kingsman about where it happened. And it's from another book. But so I'm just confused as why people are confused as to who Agent Argylle is, because that's like from all the ads. Who's Agent Argylle? And then they
Yes.
show the cat in the backpack. It's not the cat.
Yeah.
Spoiler
The cat
alert.
is cool.
It's not the cat.
By the way, Jeannie wants to see the Beekeeper too.
Oh yeah, Beekeeper's good. It's definitely worth seeing. Also that backpack. I just saw somebody famous carrying their cat in a backpack like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I wonder how long it's gonna take before that gets like to be.
It's already been done. It's already
Well,
been done.
I kind of figured as much, but I'm expecting it to explode.
and I don't know if it was a backpack with a little globe dome with the Argyle stuff on it or not.
Right.
But that's not. Yeah. So what did you think of the movie?
It was very good. Not in the way you would expect. It wasn't what I would expected, even close to what I expected.
How long? Well, what did you expect? That's not a spoiler.
Okay. When I read that it was from the same people who did the Kingsman, it's from the Kingsman.
Yeah,
universe,
the same people, but
right.
not.
I was kind of expecting it to run in a certain way, and it didn't do that. It was different. It was.
You mean like over flashy? I don't know.
Okay. As I'm sure you know, just like James Bond 007 movies, you can't have 50 guys shooting machine guns at you and not get hit. It's just not realistic. And you can't have a pistol and every shot you make takes down somebody. It's not real. Okay. But it's Hollywood. So you don't expect it to be real. So I did expect to see fights like that, and they did not fall short. They were fantastic. The choreography on some of these fight scenes was incredible.
Yeah, but it just says from the makers of the Kingsman. So not,
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
So I'm confused as to why you thought it was going to be like the Kingsman.
I was expecting it to have some humor, which it had quite a bit of humor. Okay.
Okay.
I was also expecting it to, boy, what's the word I'm looking for?
It's got a lot of stars in it.
It does. It really does.
Everyone be going, oh, I know them. Oh, I know them. Oh, I know them. I mean, Dua Lipa's in it.
Yep.
John
Cena.
Ron Howard's daughter's in it. I can't remember her name ever. Bryce Dallas Howard. Just kidding.
Yeah.
I do remember her name.
Yeah. So
John Cena, Sam Rockwell.
Yep. So
Bryan Cranston, Catherine O'Hara, Samuel Jackson.
I loved Well, and that's the other thing that kind of surprised me was Samuel Jackson was in it. But
Why did that surprise you?
well, because
He
spoiler
was in
alert,
the original Kingsman. If you were
but he
expecting the
gets killed.
Kingsman, whatever, but it's not the Kingsman. So
Yeah, right.
again,
So
you make
But-
up weird rules.
I do, but I do think it has a lot to do with my repair work with tools damage to my head that made me not have trouble talking about this.
Okay.
See?
Cool. So good movie, worth going to see.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, again, people, the story's out there. I'm not sure why you don't know. I'm not sure why you don't.
Well, the other thing was I'm thinking it
confuses
has
me.
something to do with socks, because it's Argylle.
It's Agent Argylle. It's like different. Oh, God.
Yeah.
So, okay. Let's see how smart you are. James Bond 007
Yes,
is famous for ordering his martini shaken, not stirred.
correct.
You stir a martini. That's how you make it.
Yes, because if you shake it, it waters it down.
No. If you shake it, the water stays separate from the alcohol. If you stir it, the water, the alcohol, and the ice all mix together. But if you shake it, the water stays on top of the alcohol. So if you're a spy, you could be sipping your martini, just taking the water off the top and not getting drunk. Did you not know that?
Everything I've read about it was when you shake it, it dilutes it faster.
No. When you stir it, it dilutes it faster. When you stir it, it mixes everything together. When you shake it, it keeps the alcohol and the water separate.
It doesn't even make sense.
Why?
Because when you shake something, you're blending it all together. When you're stirring it, you're just moving around little circles.
Okay, why do you stir something in as opposed to folding it in then? Mr. Fun Guy, the entertainer cooks for you.
Well, folding has more to do with doughs and stuff like that.
And when you pour a drink and you pour it over a spoon and it separates into different layers, like a tequila sunrise.
Ooh, I like them. They're pretty. Go ahead and look it up, Steve. Go ahead.
I'm not looking it up. I want to get a picture of it so you can see what a tequila sunrise.
Well done tequila sunrise looks like.
Okay, if you mix that, then the color goes away. See?
Right. And if you shake it, you break up all the ice cube and it dilutes it.
And then it re-separates out. That was a terrible picture. That's a good picture. See?
There's a good one.
See? It stays separated out if you shake it. Oh, well, whatever. Don't know show. Scott doesn't know.
Steve don't know either.
I just told you.
I told you. Well, that you know about tequila sunrise.
What? Okay. Yeah, so the Beekeeper was really good too. And then we went out to dinner afterwards. Did you guys go to dinner afterwards or did you guys spend $50?
We went to lunch first. And we still spent money on popcorn drinks. And there was $40 some odd to see a movie.
Oh, sorry, 40. I said 50.
Yeah. Well, apparently, even though we haven't been there since the pandemic, we still have our membership there. So we got a discount.
Oh, well, that's why.
That was kind of interesting. It's like, I used to be a member. Am I still a member? I haven't been here since the pandemic. Well, let's look. What's your phone number? Give her phone. Oh, yes, here you are. Beep. A different price. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, that is cool.
Yep.
All right. So, what do we talk about now?
You goofing.
Did we say everything that you wanted to say that you did?
Yep. I'm all done.
You're all done. That's it. Show's over.
I wanted to talk about going to a movie, and I talked about it.
You want to talk about going to a movie, and he talked about it.
Yep. At the theater.
Oh, so now almost all our theaters have the bigger seats, and you got to pick your seat now.
Yep.
No more just going in and sitting wherever you want.
Correct.
So you have that too.
Yep. And
Do you have any of the theaters where they serve food in the theater?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I like those or not.
Well, This one here has a restaurant in it. You order the food, they give you the food, and then you go inside. When we were in Colorado, back in the day, Susie and I went to one of these theaters that actually, food was inside the theater where you're sitting. They would come take orders from you at the table, bring your food to your table, and then the movie would start. Pretty cool.
And during the movie, there's waiters and waitresses walking up and down, taking orders
Yes.
for people.
Yes.
Which that's the part I'm not too sure.
Yeah, it's a little disruptive. But
So
go there for the experience because it is kind of interesting.
So I grew up on the south side of Chicago. And what are people on the south side of Chicago known for doing at a movie theater?
Drinking beer.
No.
They're not?
Talking and yelling back at the screen.
Well,
So
I didn't think it was just the south side.
So do you want to know my experience watching The Beekeeper with Peggy
Sure.
sitting next to me?
Sure.
Shh. Shh.
Yep.
It's Peggy to me. Shh.
Uh-huh.
So
I could see her do. I could actually see her smacking you too.
Be forewarned. No, I'm smart enough to shut up when she says shut up to wait that long. So yeah. Yeah, there were a couple of good things in The Beekeeper. Oh, did you see that? Oh, did you know that? Like there's certain things I know she doesn't know, and she's like, shh.
Yeah.
Because it's a don't know show. When you go to one of the hosts of the don't know show to a movie theater, you got to know those things that you don't know.
Yeah, you betcha. One of the other things that because the only time we sort of spend together is I make sure dinner's ready when she gets home. We eat dinner and we watch a pre-recorded show or two. Then I go back up to the office while she goes to bed. So we have gotten to the point where we start guessing who did, like on SAS or any of those kind of things. We tell you what the plot is. We say, so-and-so did it, So I twice during the movie started to say something and I had to stop myself. Because it's the theater, not at the house.
Sure. Go with that.
Yep.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too. I can't stop yawning today. All right.
Did I talk about me going golfing today?
Well, it's on the list. Did you go golfing today?
I did.
Did you hit a hole in one?
I did not, but I did win it closest to the pin at 7 feet away.
Okay.
Now
is those guy feet or girl feet?
I missed the birdie putt. The hole was mounded, and I usually kill the ball into the hole, and it turned off at the end. I kind of missed it a little bit, but had the hole not been mounted, I still think I would have made it in. So I didn't get the skins. However, I did shoot a 98, so I broke 90. So I shot a 98, which is below bogey every hole, which is good. And guess who came in first place in the tournament?
Me.
Yes, I did. How did you know?
Because otherwise you wouldn't have brought it up.
Oh, well, I could have said not first, but second. But no, I came in first. So I got first place in the tournament, closest to the pin, and they have a raffle. I won the raffle. Today was a good day.
What did you win?
$40.
Oh, I guess that's okay.
For nothing. Just for showing up to the tournament, you get thrown into the thing to win $40.
There you go.
That's really good.
Sure.
How many
times?
Spent
a lot more than $40 to be there.
How many times? Yeah. What?
You spent more than $40 to be there, so yeah.
Well, but I won the closest to the pin. I got the cash for that, and I came in first place in the tournament. I got the cash for that.
So right. So
I made more money today than I spent.
There you go. Even
that
on
was
the golf,
good.
Even on the cart.
Okay, see, so here the cart is included. We don't pay extra for a cart. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't walk in Vegas.
Not that cart, the beverage cart.
Yeah, I won more money than what I spent for drinks, food, snacks, golf.
Now that's a good day.
Yes, I walked out of there. The total intake of cash was greater than the outlay of cash today.
Awesome sauce.
Net. So that's good. Yeah, I golfed very, very well. I was very happy with my golf.
I'd say so. Of course, if I was there, I probably would have shot a 65.
I cannot wait to go golfing with you.
Yeah.
We are going to play $100 a hole. So you better bring $2,000. There's only 18 holes, but you are going to lose $2,000.
You're so silly, Steve.
You're such a liar.
Hey, I can shoot 65 in 9 holes, no problem.
Whatever. So now what should we talk about?
All right. Well, something about
Skynet. Are we halfway through the show? I don't even know. You started us early.
No, we started early, but we'll probably go to the full length, right? So
I don't know what the full length is.
So this normal time versus cutting off after an hour. Because I can't think of the last time we were under an hour. We came close twice because of stuff that happened, but
we could do it today. Yeah. Thank you for watching.
That's way too early because we got some new people that want to see the show go.
I know.
What is the start of net? Ooh, Skynet. That's from I'll Be Back.
Right. So what is one of the things that come and attack people?
Robots.
In Skynet. Yeah, okay. But before the robots come in, they send what? And I'm stretching here, but what do they send?
Well,
what do they hide from the first thing that flies over? Hint.
Well, yeah, I was thinking, was it a drone or was it a
drones?
Okay, drones.
And how were the drones controlled?
Through Skynet.
And what is Skynet?
Well, it originally started out as a program to help the military not have to put people out into harm's way.
Do you really not know where I'm trying to go with this?
No, I didn't read it. I told you, just got up here when I called.
Read the subject.
Says, cool, but is it the start of Skynet taking over the world?
Right. What is it?
Autonomous cars.
AI, right?
Yes. Your buddy Al.
Right. So, AI guided vehicles.
Right. I'll tell you right now, I like Susie's car. The only thing I really, really cannot stand about Susie's car is if you have the cruise control going and you're in the right-hand lane and you're starting to creep up on the people in front of you because they're going slower. Before you are even at the point where you would think to go around him, your vehicle is slowing down. That pisses me off.
Yeah, you've got radar ready on there. So you could set the distances.
Every time I try to do that, it doesn't seem to make diddly squat of a difference.
And you're not doing it right.
What I would like to have it do is learn from me driving and say, oh, this is how the good way for this guy to drive.
That's what these cars are. That is the premise of what these cars are going to do. Bringing AI up to speed, autonomous auto racing promises safer driverless cars on the road. So look at this. They're racing Indy style cars as AI.
Okay.
And here's the best part. You see that picture?
Yes.
That picture is such a good picture. Look, they put it again. What the hell kind of articles uses the same picture twice? A weird article, don't you think? Look at that. The same picture.
Oh, you know something? Look, you're supposed to point out the differences. You got to click here. You got to click there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So over here, the guy only has one ear.
Yeah. See?
And then on this picture, the tire is got white lettering, and on this one, it's got yellow lettering.
There you go. See, you're learning.
Whatever.
I get those stupid ads for those games all the time. It's
like, really?
Oh my God.
What are you searching that's putting that in your algorithm? Hey, show Scott more of the puzzles.
In the morning, I play Sudoku and Solitaire. And because I don't pay for the ad-free game, I get to see these. And one of the biggest ones they have is the Finding Sherlock Holmes is what they call
Finding Nemo?
Well, it's Sherlock Holmes.
Where's Waldo?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
Ooh, isn't that like just outside of north of San Diego, right?
No.
Okay.
No.
So
you know how I just tried to segue there, and then you kind of derail us.
Well, Carmen, it has nothing to do with Brussels. Sorry, I didn't see it. Carmen San Diego.
Are you gonna let me segue or no?
I suppose so. You might as well. You're good at it.
I don't think you should. I think you shouldn't let me. I don't think you should let me segue.
Okay.
We'll just
Steve,
go right to it.
do not segue.
But you know how I said that those where are you watching? That is bringing up these things. Who did we have done the show last week?
Andrew.
And where's Andrew at?
He's in Brussels, Belgium.
So what do you think my browser suggested for me?
Probably Brussels sprouts.
No. Tourist stuff, because we talked about going there.
Sure.
To Brussels. And here is what it suggested that I go on this tour. When I go to Brussels, I should go on this tour.
To Sewer Museum. I don't love it.
So how do you like how they immerse yourself in an authentic sewer?
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
No, thank you.
You know those bunny suits that Susie has to wear in her dust-free electric environment at the medical place, right? I wouldn't go in there even with that on.
Yeah. So necessary profession of sewer worker, a unique experience in the very heart of the city.
There you go. How much did he charge you for it?
I don't know. Here's reservation. Here's our prices. Ooh, free admission on Sundays.
Ooh.
Schedules, groups, rates.
Reservations required.
There you go.
Oh, look, that's cheap. $10 for adults, $6 for seniors, $4 for kids.
It's 10 euros.
Yeah.
But look at that. Residents and staff of the city of Brussels. Andrew.
Free.
First Sunday of the month.
There you go. Andrew, you can go for free and you take pictures and bring it to the show.
Press, that's us.
Ooh, yeah. But will they pay to get us there?
No.
See, that's the problem. All right. All of you listeners out there, if you know anybody that would like to see us go there and take videos of this and pictures of this and bring it on our show and they're willing to pay us to go there, have them contact us, would you please?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I'd go.
Museum is closed.
Brussels.
Well, it's also 3:00 in the morning there.
Oh, yes.
You have hours.
Yes, there you go. Good job, Steve. All right, Andrew, I'm going to make sure you watch the show. I'll talk to you later on when you're awake.
Yeah, and you can go there, Andrew. And then Andrew could be our roving reporter.
Oh, I remember Sylvia Rose.
Hey, do you know we missed? I don't want to gloss over that, but for those of you who don't know the history of Steve and Scott, we had a radio show where we had a roving reporter by the name of Sylvia Rose who went around and reported on things around the world.
Right.
And the shtick was she always went to the wrong place or was there at the wrong time.
Right.
And we had people calling, fire, I'll do it for free. So,
and she's not really going anywhere. She's at her own house.
Yeah, it was a joke. Fun. It was my mom. And what we did is we said, okay, here's the premise and here's the out cue. When we run out of stuff to say, we will say this line. And then everything else was ad-libbed. And it was funny. And people would get so mad. So mad. I can't believe she went to the wrong place. I can't believe she's not there. I can do a much better job.
You know what the worst part is? There's Hallmark movies where this stuff happens all the time. And I think they stole it from us.
They must have. But speaking of missing things, do you know we missed a lot of stuff that happened this last week? So let me get this right. For Twitch people, this previous week. For YouTube people, the week before last.
Right. I know it's confusing. It's just like the time zone thing that we talked about last week.
But do you know what we missed and didn't talk about?
A lot of things, I'm sure.
Okay. What do you think happened on Tuesday? Hint, Tuesday.
Tuesday, not Wednesday.
Tuesday. Yes, not Wednesday. Tuesday is the first thing we missed.
Oh, Fat Tuesday. Oh my goodness.
Fat Tuesday. We missed Fat Tuesday. I was going to send you a king cake. Now I know you're not into king cakes or anything like that. And I was like, oh, I should send Scott a king cake. I went online, $60. I'm like,
I'm worth
Scott
it.
wouldn't. No, not for a.
I'm worth it, but I don't know if I'd want one.
Yeah, you just send me the $60.
Yeah.
I'll make my own king cake.
Yeah.
Then Peggy came with the idea that I should have checked a grocery store in the area and then just had it like DoorDash to you. I was like, oh yeah, that probably would have been cheaper.
Yeah. Nobody around here has them. The only thing we have is the patch keys.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have that and you have what are the big Danish called?
Pringles.
Kringles, yeah.
Pringles.
Pringles.
Not the Chris Kringles, the Racine Kringles.
Not the Pringles, not the potato chips.
Yeah, no, not them either.
All
Although every once in a while you get a craving for them. It's kind of like White Castles, you get cravings for them and people like, but why do you like them? I don't know. It just once in a while you just want them.
See, so this would have been one of those things where if I had a set of beads, I could have handed them to you through the camera and you could have lifted your shirt up and then you could have grabbed them from me and put them on.
I got it. We blew that one too.
That would have been funny, but we didn't do it again.
Although we get in trouble again now on this for being nude, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Newton suggested nude, so we couldn't do that. Yeah. Although, is a guy topless considered nudity?
Technically, no.
Yeah,
that's why so many states have been passing laws that it's okay.
Well, it's okay for a woman to be topless in New York.
That is correct.
So then that was Tuesday. So that was Mardi Gras and Fat Tuesday. Now we're in the season of Lent.
Yes.
Are you religious?
I'm a minister.
Not what I asked.
Do I follow a prescribed religion zealously? No.
Well, I didn't ask that either. Didn't ask if you were a zealot.
No, I do
question
not partake in
question is, do you partake in Lent?
I do not.
Okay, so you're not giving up anything.
No.
Anything more than you've already given up?
I've given up so much.
That's exactly right. All right, so there's the beginning of Lent.
Okay.
And remember, at the end of Lent, Jesus dies, gets buried. 3 days later, he sees his shadow, and we have 6 more weeks of winter.
Close. I saw that on the internet too.
Yeah. Well, it has to be true because Abraham Lincoln said everything on the internet is true.
Yeah.
All right. Then what happened on Wednesday that we didn't talk about?
I love you. You love me. It's our Valentines family.
Yeah. So why didn't we talk about this stuff? Did we just forget?
No, last week was a rough week for us.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm goofy as much as I can be all the time, but sometimes I miss stuff.
You know how far back Valentine's Day goes?
I do not.
It started in the 5th century.
Okay, that's a long time ago.
They have some stuff back as far as 270 CE,
right?
Which is AD, right? And I don't know why they did that CE, Common Era, and then AD for after death. It's the same thing, Common Era, whatever. But 270, that would be like the 1st century. But they could really trace it back to the 5th century. But then sweetheart candies came up in 1847. But they weren't hearts till the 1900s.
Right.
The little ones they print on.
And here's what's even weirder about this. The naysayers are constantly saying that they're not interested in Valentine's Day or not going to buy cards or anything because it is a Hallmark created holiday. Hallmark was not around.
It wasn't around. Exactly.
200 AD. Yeah. No.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. They started their movie making back then. They just never got popular.
Yeah. I thought I had a thing on.
But it had a hammer.
But I guess
I thought it had a
hammer. I don't know where it is.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I do have the thing on the history of the sweethearts.
Okay.
I do have. So Did you know that those original candies? I just got an ad pop up. The original candies were like just pressed powder because they could take it to war and have candy that wouldn't melt in their pocket. And it was originally by Necco's.
Yes.
Necco.
Remember
the
wafers
Necco
were
wafers?
very big. Yeah.
Is that a nationwide thing? Did like everybody know about Necco wafers, or is that, I don't know.
Back in our time, it was very popular. And I remember about 20 years ago, they had a resurgence. They showed up all of a sudden for like a 6 months period. You could buy Necco wafers. You could buy that the gum that it was like licorice gum, and
Yeah, the chocolate Necco wafers sucked.
yes,
They were so bad, but the other ones were good. I liked them. And back in the day before the I pass and the B pass,
yep,
and
you can throw them in the toll booth.
Yeah, you could throw them in toll booths, and they were the right size
Yeah,
to work as coins.
Yep,
which was funny, and they did work.
Yeah, for a short period of time, they figured that out.
Well, that's funny.
But anyway, we are now past that time, so we got to get to it.
Okay, get to it. What are we getting to?
The GPM.
Ooh, I like that. What does that mean?
Susie. Hi, Susie. How are you? Steve loves acronyms. He invents his own sometimes. But
no, it's like HR. Okay. HR loves acronyms, and HR, Human Resources Department, say the whole damn name. They love acronyms. They're going to do, oh, how are your PEPs and how are the people? I'm like, what are you talking about? They HR uses the most amount.
Well, they do that on purpose.
FTEs, and FTEs aren't FTEs anymore. Now they're full-time equivalents. I'm like, okay. Jesus Christ. But I forget what they are now. They're not, yeah. So I'm like, whatever. Make me crazy.
But anyway.
But so the GPM is, oh no.
Oh, yes.
I just closed something, but that's all right. I'll bring it back. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will.
You're so
the GPM is a special positivity message that Scott puts together. And Scott put together a very good GPM this week. They're all really good. So go ahead, Fun Guy the Entertainer. Tell us what our genuine positivity message for today is.
All right, people. If you can imagine a world where people treated other people with respect, you have already made the first step to creating a better world.
So what you're saying is that if you can think it, you can be it?
Pretty much, yes.
Huh, that was good.
Or if you build it, they will come. Wait a minute. Did I just plagiarize this?
No, that's not no. If you build it.
Yes. Build respect with other people.
Yeah, but if you can imagine a world. So it's all imagined.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, the way things are going, you have to imagine it because it ain't there.
There's no people. Maybe you could steal from that song. I don't know.
People are people everywhere.
So we saw more restaurant stuff.
Yeah, I saw that.
That 15 amazing fast food restaurants that you probably never heard of. Yeah, because they're regional.
Right.
And a lot of people don't go out of places. Now, I'm finding this one harder and harder for people not to have heard of because this guy actually had a booth at the Super Bowl. A box at the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Raising Cane's. Have you ever heard of Raising Cane's?
I remember the movie.
No, not Raising Cane. Raising Cane's.
Okay.
The restaurant.
Yes, it is a restaurant that specializes in fresh cane sugar.
Right. All right. So here's why they're not known, because they're regional. Okay. How many of these have you heard of and or been to? All right. This one I'm going to say no for you. Called Burger. I don't think you've ever been to.
Never been to a Burgerville. Never even heard it.
I don't think you've ever been to Oregon or Washington.
Yes. We bought one vehicle. Our white van came from there. So we were there for a whopping 3 hours.
Why didn't you stop at Burgerville and get a burger?
We stopped at a In-N-Out.
Okay. Howlin' Ray's Hot Chicken.
Okay. Nope. Never heard of that.
Only in
That looks
California.
kinda interesting.
That's very, very, very. I mean, yes, California's a big state, but unless you've been in California, no.
Exactly.
All right. Freddy's frozen custard and steak burgers.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Because they're big. I mean,
one in
Northwest,
Lake Zurich now.
Northwest, West, Southwest, Midwest, Southeast,
Yeah.
Mid-Atlantic. So that kind of covers everything.
Yeah.
And there is one here. There's a couple here in Vegas. All right. Blake's Lotta Burger.
Okay. Now here's what's really funny. We saw them when we were driving through in Texas.
Did you really? A Lotta Burger, not a Whataburger?
No, it was a Lotta Burger. Yep. But we did not stop.
Oh. I've not had a Blake's Lotta Burger.
Yeah.
We have a Whataburger. We have a Whataburger now in Las Vegas.
Okay.
Bojangles.
Definitely heard of that.
Heard of that? Eating there. And they're going to open up 6 here in Las Vegas. South, Mid-Atlantic, Midwest. When we were in Charlotte, they actually have the Bojangles Arena.
Did they sing the song?
No. There's Raising Cane's. We talked about them.
Yeah.
Okay, Cookout. I've never been to Cookout.
Did not hear about them.
Lots of states. So
I
very
see
regional.
that. Right. Mostly south, southeast.
Yeah, not Florida though. So I have to check that out. Cookout. Porchy's Tacos.
I'll be honest, those actually look pretty good.
I'm gonna have to look them up and see if I can find it when I'm in Florida.
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course.
Portillo's. But again, regional. But again, they're branching out. So Illinois, Indiana, Arizona, California, soon to be Las Vegas, sometime this year, supposedly. They're in Florida. They're not listed as in Florida, and they're in Japan.
Okay. The symbol of Arby's is a crock of crap.
Yeah, that no. Taco time.
Okay, it looks a little weird.
I've been to a taco time. It's a taco time. It's like a Taco Bell. But it's taco time.
Okay.
All right. This one definitely when I was in Ohio. Skyline Chili. This is where you get your chili 7 ways.
Okay. Never heard of it.
Really? Yeah.
Ooh,
See, look.
Yeah. Okay. Similar to Wendy's, sure.
Culver's.
Of course. They're from Wisconsin. So yes.
And across the US.
300 of them within an hour drive.
Yep. And that's where you get concrete.
Concrete shakes, yes.
As they call their shake base concrete.
Yep.
The Habit burgers, baby. Actually really good. Habit burgers are good. Now, okay. I've spent a lot of time on the East Coast, but I don't remember.
Yeah, I've never heard of that either.
The Holla guys. So, I mean, Caribbean food. I didn't know. I like this one. Biscuitville. Everything's on biscuits.
Pretty damn
Hamburgers
big
on
sandwich,
biscuits.
too.
Chicken on biscuits. That's it.
Yeah, this last one. Yeah. It's kind of funny that they show all those fat people after going through all the pictures.
Yeah, well, where's the Ozempic? Where's the Ozempic ad?
Yeah. Ozempic. Hi, Goober. Goober's is happy to see me today.
Is he?
Yeah. For those of you who are new, I have a pet rabbit up here in my studio, and every time
a wild rabbit. It's part of the Fun Guy Entertainment petting zoo.
Something like that, yeah.
Got the possum and the cats under the deck.
And the raccoon. And did I tell you we had coyotes in our backyard last week?
That's why they all hide under the deck.
Yeah, that's why they hide under the deck. Yep, 3 coyotes in the backyard.
But yeah, Ben, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you can't pet Goobers either.
I can't pet him?
Well, go ahead, Scott.
He doesn't
go ahead. Pick him up. Show me how good your petting zoo works.
Okay. He doesn't mind being petted. He just doesn't like being picked up. Hey, Goober.
Show us all your awesome petting zoo.
All right. There's Goobers. See, he doesn't like being held, but he likes being petted. See, he likes that.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's the last time I see him stay.
Goobers. Good goobers.
Yeah. Well, that's what you gotta do. You gotta pet him while you got him, and it's in there.
There you go. All right.
was
So all
good.
you new people got to see my pet Goobers. Yes, his name is Goobers because he leaves raisinets all over the floor.
Goobers and Raisinets.
Yep. And now they're like, what the hell's a Goobers and Raisinets? Damn old people. All right. What do we got next?
There is a new place called Universal Epic Universe.
Okay. Does he have
Have you heard
anything
about
to
this
do with
place?
the original universe? Universal Studios.
This fourth park is going to be at Universal Orlando Resort.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to have it's called the Universal Epic Universe.
Ooh.
So already in the Epic Universe, you've got, but opening in 2025.
Okay.
I'm trying to find the video. They're going to have a Super Nintendo world. They're going to have a Wizarding World of Harry Potter. They're going to have a How to Train Your Dragon. They're going to have a dark universe. Ooh. Hold your breath. Enter the dark years of mystery and monsters. Dark Universal will breathe new life in the classic Universal monster family. Universal, who can't do shit with their monster movies.
Yeah,
But
go figure.
Victor Frankenstein. Yeah, well, they have them. They got the mummy, the werewolf, right?
I want my mummy.
And they've done terrible, terrible, terrible jobs. But they're going to have the Grand Helios Grand Hotel. But where is the video? I can't find the video. Why can't I find the video?
I don't know, Steve.
The video.
Why can't you find it?
The video's gone. I guess I didn't put a link to the video. Oh, it's actually on the next page. That's hilarious. I'm like, why can't I find a video? Because I actually have it linked and set up on the next page. Okay. You think the music will get us?
Well, probably.
I don't need it. But see the gates to the different universes?
Yep.
Cool roller coasters. Racing roller coasters. There's the Helios Hotel. Kind of futuristic looking, right? But kind of old. But there's another gate to another universe.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of steampunk.
So you kind of pass through the gates to the different universes. Kind of cool. I don't know if that's a carousel or a bumper car thing. You know, it's a carousel.
Yep.
Come up on that. So kind of cool looking.
Yep. I'll go along with that.
So Atlantic water. Could be a water show. Dinner.
Agua.
Ooh. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, kind of weird, kind of laid out really big. Another gate. I don't know which. Oh, that's got to be Nintendo because see the Nintendo stuff on top. Yep.
Yes.
And where's the Monster Universe gate? But yeah, so they're gonna have like that center thing going around the water, and then you walk through all these other gates, right? That's the monster one. The lightning, Frankenstein, and dragon. So yeah, cool, huh?
It is.
So it could be cool, could be stupid, but it won't be this year, so I won't be able to go see it.
I hate when that happens, Steve.
I'm still trying to figure out which all-inclusive we're going to do in 25.
25? You're not going to do one this year?
Well, I got the golf trip. Then we're going to go down to Christmas in July in Orlando. So.
Okay.
So, no.
We got concerts at Alpine in July. You should do that instead.
We're going down to see Peg's mom.
Have her come up here too.
No. How's that?
She might like it.
When am I going to start? When am I going to start writing articles? I said I was going to start writing them because it's really frustrating for me on how stupid
Yes.
articles are going out. So let's just take a look at a few articles that I've seen lately
Okay, let's do that, Steve.
and go, wow, these are really stupid. Okay. So, Scott, remember, these are stupid articles that I think they're stupid. I want you to guess why I think this article is stupid. You ready?
Okay. Yep, I'm ready.
How to earn $500 per month from Microsoft stock. How do you think you do that?
How to earn $500 per month for Microsoft stock? I would say that you start by putting X amount of dollars a week into the stock until you get $500 worth.
Earn 500. Stocks pay dividends,
Oh,
right?
all right.
So all you've got to do to get $500 per month, let's see what it is. January. Okay. So quarterly financials, they're going to pay dividend for the quarter of 75 cents per share.
Okay.
So to earn $500, oh, wait, but quarterly business analyzed dividend payout is $3, right? But this is still per month, right?
Okay.
So if you want to get $500 per month at $3 per share per year, 500 per month, or 6,000 annually, all you have to do is buy $800,000 worth of shares. You buy 2,000 shares at $405 or $810,000 worth, and you get $100 per month. If I had $800,000,
yeah, I expect to make a lot more than $500 a month off of that money.
Just out of curiosity. Why did that not show up? Why did that not show up?
I don't know. That was kind of weird. I saw what you're trying to do. Trying to find out how much.
There. Yeah. 4. So I don't know what that is. For what?
Well, what you got is 8,000 times 0.05%.
Oh, 0.05%. I don't 5%. Shit. How do I do that? All right. Let's go.
5.0.
800,000 times 5. There. All right. So if you have 800,000 at 5%, which is a high yield, you can get $40,000.
Right.
So why would you take 800,000 to get 500 a month, and/or
because you will make your broker wealthy.
6,000 a year? I don't. Okay. Point being, stupid article.
Yes.
Okay. Next stupid article.
Okay.
This one. Okay. 15 examples of frugal genius. So these are people who are frugal. This is genius.
Right.
Where's the article?
I don't know. You get hit and no thanks first, I think.
Where's the article?
Oh, they must have realized it was too stupid, so they made it go away.
Here are 15 examples of this. Oh, here we go. Read more.
Read more, yeah.
Okay. Grow your own food.
Right.
Really? Negotiate your own rates. Really? Learn about taxes. Okay, sure. Wait, did you see what this was? 50, a frugal genius.
Yes, you're supposed to be a genius.
Frugal genius, learning about taxes. Repurpose. Use stuff over and over again. Cut your own hair. Yeah, that's real genius right there.
Yeah, certainly.
Have you ever seen people cut their own hair?
Yes, I have. Yeah. Yes, Steve. Yes, you cut your own hair when you were young.
Try DIY. That's right. Sew your own clothes. They're my favorite one. Unplug stuff.
Sure.
Turn everything off in your house. Shut the circuit breaker off. That would be better.
I always
this is my favorite one. This is my favorite one.
Buy a bidet.
Yeah, you don't use toilet paper, just wash your ass. Make affordable food a thing. You're eating ramen from now on, people.
There you go. I was just going to say that.
Okay. Do a no buy week or month.
Right. Sure. Then you just have to get 10 times more later when you finally get there.
Frugal genius. Exactly.
Yeah.
So you buy before, you don't buy the week after, or you buy the month before, you don't buy after. Okay. Barter system. No, thank you. Hunt for coupons. Extreme couponing.
Yeah.
I get back $4 when I buy this $4 worth of food, but it takes me 5 hours to check out. Okay. Borrow clothes.
Okay. Now that is the only thing that actually makes sense. If you have somebody you can borrow clothes from, you can be a cheap ass. There's no problem.
I know people who do this. They're called thieves. They go to the store, they buy it, keep the tags on it, wear it, and then return it.
Oh, that too. Yes.
Okay. Go veggie.
If you want good vegetables, they are not cheap.
Go veggie. Meat is more expensive. So to go eat vegetables instead of meat. Okay. Sell everything you have. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sell stuff.
I need to do that.
Read more. That's right. Get rid of all of your subscriptions, get a library card, and read more. Okay. Stupid. Dumb. Get them away. Get them away. Get out of the way. Here's another article. I mean, okay, it's go bank rates, but Rachel Cruz, 15 things I won't spend money on. Don't buy cups. All you gotta do is hold your hands like this and drink.
There you go.
Don't buy rugs. Don't buy kids' clothes.
Let them run around naked.
Run around in a diaper. Don't buy microfiber towels. Don't buy jewelry. Don't buy specialized kitchen cabinets. Don't buy furniture. Simple. Sit on the floor. Don't buy skincare products. Don't buy soap, deodorant, stuff like that. I know that's not what she's saying. It's just funnier when I do it my way.
Well, in all actuality, if you do stop buying, cleaning, health and beauty aid products, you will save a ton of money because nobody will date you.
Here's my favorite one. Don't buy workout equipment. Because people just use them as coat hangers anyways.
That's right.
Subscriptions, and don't take your kids to restaurants. So I can write these articles. Why don't I do this?
I know exactly why you don't do it.
Why?
Because unless you're researching this, you're too damn busy to remember it later on during the week.
They're just making this stuff up. They're not researching anything.
Well, no, that's not what I mean. You forget about it because you're doing everything else in your life.
How to drink more water.
Ooh.
Okay.
15 ways to drink more water.
15 ways to drink more water.
Yeah.
Ready? Set an alarm on your phone to drink more water.
Yes.
Carry around 15 bottles in a backpack.
Okay.
And then as you drink it, it'll get lighter. And therefore you'll, oh, thank God, I remember drinking this. It's so heavy to carry around.
Make sure you have a watch that has Alexa on it and have her remind you constantly.
Yeah, whatever. But speaking of water, did you know that they shut Niagara Falls off every now and then? And when I say every now and then, they've done it once before and they're going to do it again.
Okay.
Do you know why they do it?
Measurements?
Sure. Why do you think they would shut Niagara Falls off?
Okay. I would say during drought.
Okay. What do tourists do at Niagara Falls?
Get married.
Right. What else do they do?
Well, they used to try to ride the thing in barrels, but that's illegal now.
Okay. What else do they do?
Take pictures.
You ever hear about a boat called Made in the Mist?
Ooh.
Where do you think
but that's down below. Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Right. So why would you want to shut the waterfall off? There's a boat below.
One of them sunk.
What comes over the edge of the cliff besides water?
Wow. Debris.
The cliff.
Oh, the cliff falls down too. Yeah. Erosion.
Yeah. So they need to check and make sure no big chunks of rock are going to come crashing down and kill people.
I see. I didn't know they could actually shut it off. I thought they could only slow it down.
No, you just reroute the water. It's how they built dams and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? They actually shut the water down in 1969 for 5 months.
Ooh.
So that researchers could study the erosion of the bedrock.
Wow. I'm going to have to look that up because that's interesting.
Well, the article's right there, Scott. There's a link.
So I realize that.
You don't have to look up, just click on the link.
I made a big mistake today, Steve.
What's that?
I drank way too many liquids because of the salty popcorn.
Well, that's your problem.
Yes, it is now my problem. I thought I was going to have no problem because it's been a while since I've had a problem.
You should have peed at the end.
I did. I even did.
But do you know where we're at in the show?
We're at that point anyway. So yes.
Well, what point?
Time for the word of the day.
Yes.
Word of the week. Word of the week.
So I've heard this word tossed around a lot. A lot of us have had death and tragedy in our families.
Yes. The older you get, the more you get.
You've most recently been through this.
Yep.
And they throw this term around called hospice.
Yes.
That they put people on hospice when they are terminally ill or, stuff like, right?
Yes.
But that's not the number one definition of hospice. And I always wondered how this happened and how this got switched over to that. And you know what? The Don't Know Show could not find out why. Do you know what the number one definition of hospice is?
I have a sneaking suspicion.
The primary definition.
The root of hospitality.
Yeah. A lodging for travelers, young persons, not hostile, but a lodging for travelers, young persons, or the underprivileged, especially when maintained by a religious order. Now, how that got to the number two definition, a program designed to provide palliative care and emotional support to the terminally ill in a home or home-like setting so that the quality of life is maintained and family members may be active participants in care.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I'm not sure how we got from there to there, but that's the way they use that. And I just thought it was interesting to use that word this week and do that. What are your thoughts?
Well, it makes sense because a lot of people don't quite get it. You see the TV commercials nowadays because it's gotten relatively prevalent. There are actually companies that are for profit that do this now.
Yeah. Crazy.
Cuckoo bonkers.
So with that, I'd like to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
then too late. Hope you're a little warmer than you were. You might not be, you might still be cold, but at least you listened to us.
Yes,
and you made it through the whole show. So thank you all of you who are still here. Go down to whathappened.world down at the bottom. Subscribe, like, watch our other shows and channels. Scott's been posting. I forgot what you posted, and I made a comment, but
a couple different things.
And you never remember what you post, so kind of useless.
Okay.
But get on there, comment, share this with people so that we can actually start getting this out to more people. If you think more people need to get away, need an escape, share it. Tell it to somebody else. Send them a link.
Sure.
Do something. Do anything. We're everywhere and nowhere.
Yep.
We're on Twitch. We're on YouTube. I don't think you ever got the podcast working again. Which sucks.
A couple times I got close. It would say that it was working, then I go to look for it the next day and it's not there. I'm like, what the hell?
But I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Crazy.